Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and happy Father's Day. I figured today I would do a little bit of a vlog style type video to show you what I'm doing in my day, and then do a little bit of a life/lipedema update for you guys. So with it being Father's Day, I'm getting ready to make a brunch. My dad, my sister, her boyfriend, and of course my husband and my kids are gonna be here, so I'm gonna make some monkey bread and like a breakfast scramble casserole thing, and we're just gonna hang out for a little while, and then I will come back and hang out with you guys. I just realized this whole time I've had makeup on my lips, so I apologize for that. I let my husband sleep in, we're gonna go wake him up, and I'm probably gonna go get some caffeine, and we're gonna get crap started. Okay, so everybody is running late, and all of the fathers are showering and taking forever, so I'm gonna go get some caffeine and maybe do just a little bit of an update with you guys. I have you on my tripod in my car, so if it's a little shaky, that is why. So I guess the latest, oh, see, you're shaking. The latest update with my lipedema. So I am like exactly 1 month out from being able to send in my file to insurance for approval. So I have pretty much everything together. The only reason that I have to wait is because I wasn't saving my receipts for the compression that I've been wearing for years. As of the 18th of August, I can send my file in to insurance because I will have that 3 months. So we're getting really close there. I'm hoping that it just gets approved without any sort of like appeal or anything like that. I am just hoping and praying because I don't want to have to pay any more money with that. You guys just keep going all over the place. So yeah, I guess that is that. I decided to just park because this thing just keeps going all over the place. So yeah, so I should be able to send that in a month, and then I think it takes about, they have up to 30 days to respond with the approval or the denial. Hopefully it's just the approval, and then my surgeon and the insurance company are going to have to come up with an agreement, and then they will get me on the schedule. So I'm hoping, if I can financially, to be able to have my first surgery at the end of this year. So I know in my previous video I talked about how much I'm gonna have to have together for the surgeries, for like my max out of pocket and all of that stuff. I have to have $6,000 right now. With the donations and with my savings, I have $1,280. So we're making some progress. I'm trying to save as much as possible from my paychecks, but things have just not been balancing out too much. So if donating is something that you're still wanting to do, I'll put that link in the description if you would like to donate and help a little bit towards that. I would absolutely appreciate it. Every single donation is so appreciated, but that's not what this video is about. So yeah, with that being said, we're getting pretty close, or not pretty close, but we're making progress towards that financial goal for the surgeries. Thank God, as long as insurance approves it, you know, $6,000 is nothing in comparison to how much money it's truly going to cost for these surgeries. So I'm happy that it is only that amount, and we will get it figured out with our own money, with the help of anybody who's wanting to help, any of that. So I'm getting really excited. I'm getting really nervous. And I also had an appointment with my actual primary, and it's the first time that I've really seen her since my actual diagnosis and stuff. She's seen me forever and never, you know, I didn't really know about this until a couple of months ago, but I haven't seen her in a while. So I brought her a packet with a whole bunch of information on lipedema, copies of all my diagnosis information, everything like that. And come to find out, she actually did know a little bit about lipedema and was curious where I was going, because she said that, you know, last she knew there was really nowhere in Iowa that was treating it. So it made me feel better to know that she actually was aware of that. So that was kind of cool. I don't know how things are gonna go from here though, because the main reason for seeing her was I had her run a vitamin panel on me because I did have gastric sleeve surgery, so I do tend to have issues with like my vitamin levels being low occasionally. And of course, if they were, I wanted to be able to get those balanced out before my surgery, well, surgeries. And so she did that, and I had to go in to see her to go over all of the results. Pretty much everything was good, except for I found out that I am severely anemic, so we're having to get my iron up. I was hoping that she was going to do infusions, not because I want to deal with that, but because, you know, I'm not very far out from surgery. I've had to take supplements, iron supplements before, when really the only time I've been anemic is like during my pregnancies, but I had to take it then, and I don't respond to the iron supplements at all. Even with taking it with vitamin C and things like that, it doesn't do anything for me. I also have hypothyroidism, and I've heard that that can kind of correlate with it. And she just told me that I need to take a normal over-the-counter iron supplement, and she'll reevaluate and see how it's going in 3 months, even though my surgery could very well be in 3 to 5 months. So I'm kind of frustrated with that. I took some matters into my own hands, kind of did a lot of research, found a different type of iron supplement that I'm going to take. So I might do a separate video on all of that stuff with you guys, because it's kind of complicated. Because I've also been having a lot of hormonal issues, and just stuff that I think's playing into my anemia. And I know there's probably a lot of other women out there that deal with the anemia. So, okay, we're gonna attempt to try this again while I'm driving, and you guys are probably just gonna wobble around because our streets in our town are absolutely horrendous. But my thyroid levels have also been, they're within limits, but my doctor's just not wanting to do anything, I guess. We've talked many times, and other doctors have also said that in order for my symptoms to be managed, oh my goodness, in order for my symptoms to be managed, I need to be closer to a 2. I give up on this thing, it's horrible. But I mean, mine's been sitting at like a mid-3 for over a year, and she's not wanting to up it to get it closer to 2. So I don't really know what to do in that equation. I've tried to explain it to her. She doesn't want to up it. And so now that's just kind of what we're dealing with, I suppose. I am so sorry. I was pulling in my driveway in that last clip, and then I realized that the food was still in my oven and probably needed to be taken out, and then everybody was at my house. So we had our brunch, we hung out together, took some pictures, did that stuff. I just got all my kids to bed, and now I'm gonna finish my update with you guys just a little bit and get ready to go to sleep because I work tonight. So yeah, the gist of that is that my iron is very low, and that my thyroid is still just a little bit off, and my doctor doesn't want to fix that. So yeah, I'm not sure really what the next steps are there. Like I said, I'm probably gonna make a different video specifically on the iron stuff. I also started going to lymphatic drain massage appointments with my physical therapist. so not really seeing much improvement, which is to be expected, but it's just another step to cross off to hopefully get insurance to cover everything. I am probably gonna go ahead, try to get a nap in before work. It's the start of my 4-day work week, and I work overnights, as most of you probably know, so I'm gonna get some sleep, and then before I leave for work, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update on how my pain's doing and how things are going with that, since I am working on my feet for 10 hours a day. So I'll see you guys after that. All right, I got a little bit of a nap in. I got about an hour, which I know would be the case because I went to bed late this afternoon. Sorry, my eye's doing something funky. But yeah, I have to leave for work in about 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up, spend some time with my kids and make some dinner, get myself ready for work and stuff. So I will see you in the next clip. So my kids are still sleeping and my husband is working on my AC in my car because I have not had any all summer and it's very hot. So thankful for him for doing that, especially on Father's Day. But I figured I would just take the time now to give you guys a little bit of a work update. I did go to sleep with my makeup on, so my face is looking just a little bit crazy right now, but just roll with me. So for those of you that don't know, I started working overnight at Amazon as a packer. I'm going on my 4th week now. It's not going terribly. It's been rough, but I'm finally starting to adjust and stuff. Really now, it's not that fun of a job. I'm standing there packing orders for 10 hours, so after a few hours you just get pretty bored, and it makes the night drag on for, I don't know, I always say it feels like each night has been an entire week sometimes. Working overnights hasn't been a huge issue for me. I feel like I've been tolerating that part pretty well, but I've had some pretty bad insomnia my entire life, so I think that's playing a role in that. But I don't feel like I'm not getting enough rest or anything like that. I usually get home about 5:30 in the morning, and my sister comes over in the morning and watches the kids while I sleep. So I sleep from about 5:45 until noon, and I feel like that is enough for me. Really, the hardest part is just being on my feet for 10 hours. So, I mean, anybody who doesn't have lipedema, it's gonna hurt to be on your feet for 10 hours a day. So of course I have that pain, but I also have quite a bit of pain in my legs and my arms, and my legs do start to swell quite a bit by the end of my shift. That's gotten better as time's gone on. Now it's usually about 2 to 3 hours from the end of my shift when I do start to swell, and the swelling at least goes down by the time that I've woken up the next day, so that's nice. Other than that, I'd say that the hardest part for me is just figuring out a routine at home with my kids and stuff when I'm not working. So, you know, like when I get home, I go to sleep and I wake up, I don't want to do anything. I just want to relax and, you know, prepare for my next shift, and therefore I'm not getting any cleaning done. So I'm just having a hard time keeping the house clean, the normal things like going to appointments. I get my days mixed up, and I've missed a couple of those, so that hasn't been great, but I'm slowly starting to get that turned around. And then like on my days off, I just don't want to spend all of my days off just constantly trying to keep up my house. So I'm in the process of kind of creating a schedule routine type thing to help myself with that. So yeah, overall it's not terrible. I have had my times where I've wanted to just leave and not do this anymore because it does hurt, and it's been a huge transition because I've been a stay-at-home mom and a daycare provider for so long, but you know, I have to have this job for the insurance so that I can have my surgeries, and it just is what it is. So I'm just gonna keep pushing through it. But with that being said, I don't think I have any more updates as far as what's going on right now. I did want to ask you guys what kind of content you want to see. So in the comments below, if you could put, you know, any sort of content that you want me to make, any questions you have. I think I am going to do like a Q&A type video. So if you have any questions at all, whether that's for me, about lipedema, you know, things like that, feel free to put them in the comments and I'll answer them in that video. And then of course put any sort of, you know, videos that you would like me to do for you guys. I look forward to chatting with you guys in the comments, and I look forward to seeing all of those. And like and subscribe to this video. I appreciate you guys coming along with me today and checking in, just seeing my update, and I will see you guys in the next video.